You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
And your 11 minutes of nonstop news begins with a check on your weather. Take us over the finish line for the week here, Chesley.
Oh, man, we're dashing for it, aren't we? We are getting there. We're ever so close. All right, so today we're starting off with just a few clouds overhead. Partly sunny skies what we'll start off with, and the sun is already starting to rise. But it's on the cool side. Temperatures down into the 40s. We'll hit 54 degrees by noon today. Still under partly sunny skies. Those clouds will increase at times through the day. We call it a mix of sun and clouds. So at times it appears to be cloudy. And at times you got partly sunny skies. 59 degrees will be the high. So you're going to need a jacket or a light coat pretty much all day long. It will be a bit breezy out there as well, with a small chance for rain. More details on your forecast coming up. Cheryl, back to you.
All right, Chesley, thank you. We are following breaking updates in a deadly shooting investigation in Midtown. Police say a man was shot and killed inside of a Range Rover on Crescent Avenue near 12th Street. In the latest update from police, they say the victim is 28 years old and was riding in the SUV with at least one other person when he was shot. Police say one person inside that car is cooperating and could provide key information. The man accused of shooting and killing his grandmother in South Fulton is expected in court today. The shooting led to a standoff that lasted 7 hours, and it ended with officers pulling the sleeping suspect out of a closet. Brittany Kleinpeter is in studio with new details from arrest warrants. Brittany?
Good morning, Cheryl. Warrants show Jeremy Ingram told police that after shooting Sarah Barnett in front of his family, he went to his bedroom and went to bed. All of this happening around 7 p.m. Wednesday night. Police were then called, leading to the standoff. Police say the standoff ended with Ingram being woken up by officers, as you mentioned, pulling him out of a closet to arrest him. Again, all of this happening as terrified neighbors looked on.
It was definitely a lot of loud banging sounds. Could have been gunshots, it could have been them banging on the door. The officers were very patient, asking for someone to come outside, and they have been doing that for hours.
The warrant also says once arrested, Ingram admitted to everything, waiving his right to an attorney. He will make his first court appearance this morning at 11:30, and of course we will be covering the very latest for you at midday. Cheryl.
All right, we will see you then. Thank you. We have an update for you about two former East Point police officers who have been indicted on serious charges after shooting a suspected car thief. Police shot Devin Noley nearly 4 years ago after they say he led him on a chase on I-285 in a stolen car. Police claim that Noley rammed an officer's car before driving onto the interstate, stopping and trying to run away. But Noley's attorneys say Noley never rammed the car. Instead, an officer rammed his car on the interstate, causing him to lose control of the vehicle. This week, a grand jury indicted the two East Point officers on charges of violating their oaths, aggravated assault and battery, and reckless conduct. Georgia Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock has tested positive for COVID-19. He made this announcement on Twitter, saying that this was part of a routine test he plans to isolate. Senator Warnock says he's thankful to be fully vaccinated and boosted, and he encouraged others to get the shot if they haven't yet.
On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
All right.
Ketanji Brown Jackson has made history as the first black woman to serve on the nation's highest court. Her reaction, just amazing to watch as she stood with the president, and inspirational too for so many young black women who dream of a career in law. We spoke to judges here in the metro area to get their thoughts on this moment in history.
I've wanted to be an attorney since I've been in high school. I have spoken at schools all across Metro Atlanta, and when they see little old me coming in there from Clayton County, Georgia, I see their eyes, the ladies' eyes light up. I can only imagine what those little girls are thinking now, seeing someone who has risen to the highest court in the land.
This afternoon, President Biden will deliver remarks on this historic nomination and confirmation, along with VP Harris on the South Lawn of the White House. New this morning, a UGA player is in jail accused of shooting a water pellet gun at a group of people on campus. Police across the metro have been putting out a number of warnings about these fake splatter guns and the viral TikTok challenge, encouraging people to shoot them at strangers. Karis Belger joining us live in studio. Karis, you've been digging into this case all morning. What have you learned?
Yeah, good morning. So we learned the name of the football player, Warren Brinson, and he's a defensive lineman for UGA. Turned himself into the Athens-Clarke Police Department, and he's now facing 2 misdemeanor charges. We're learning all of this from our UGA insiders. Brinson was allegedly taken taking part in the Orbeez Challenge, where people, as you mentioned, are encouraged to shoot gel-filled beads at strangers. We've talked about this challenge in the past, most recently with an incident in Peachtree City where 2 teens were charged for shooting Orbeez at children. Police across the metro are trying to crack down on this trend. Brinson told UGA insiders he was in his car when he rolled up on some people who he thought he knew. He says he was, quote, mistaken. Those individuals who were hit by those beads filed charges after calling the police. We know Brinson currently is facing, as I mentioned, 2 misdemeanor battery charges.
All right, police saying those guns are fake but look real and can do a lot of damage. Time now 6:55. Here's a look at what you need to know before you head out the door this morning. We're expected to learn more about a parking deck renewal project coming to the nation's busiest airport. Officials at Hartfield-Jackson giving updates on both current and future north and south parking deck plans. The South Parking Deck Renewal Project is set to start on May 1st. Costly destruction may force a Hall County park to close permanently. This is at the Van Pugh Park North restrooms on Lake Lanier. The sheriff's office says there was damage to the beach and the picnic areas too. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says it could cost thousands to repair it. Today, several groups are teaming up to give away more than $50,000 worth of hams to Atlanta families for Easter. They'll be handing out 5 100 Honey Baked Ham gift cards. 500 of those gift cards happening at the Honey Baked Ham location on Old National Highway today. The giveaway runs from now until 10 a.m. Chesley?
All right, thanks a lot, Cheryl. You got plans for this afternoon? Well, it's a Friday, right? Let's get them. Partly sunny skies by noon. Only 54 degrees will be the high temperature, temperature by then, so you'll need a jacket or at least a light coat. 59 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature. Look at these winds. West winds about 18 miles per hour. Gusts will be a little higher than that at times. By 6, as you're driving home or driving over toward the game, looking at 58 degrees. Partly sunny skies. It will be cool out there, folks, and breezy, so dress accordingly.
Grab a jacket if you're going to watch some baseball.
Oh, yeah, live anyway. If you're at home, wear your jacket anyway.
Yeah, at home you're by the fridge. It all works out. It could be that kind of a weekend. Nice movies, indoors, watching the Masters.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be glued to the TV.
All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you back here on Monday.